A man knows what you touched yesterday, and he has stolen a piece of your energy. Archangel Michael says, this is not just another day. This is the day your spiritual awareness sharpens because something happened yesterday, and you didn't even realize the impact. A man crossed paths with your energy, intentionally, precisely, and with a motive not rooted in good. His eyes saw something others missed. His hands didn't touch you directly, but they connected with what you left behind, your imprint, your essence, your signature. This act wasn't innocent, it was calculated, premeditated, and filled with quiet darkness. He knows what you touched, and through it, he reached into the invisible part of you. This isn't imagination, it's energetic theft. The moment his fingers brushed that surface, a tiny, invisible spark moved into his realm, and he took something that was never his to carry. He's walking around now, possessing a piece of your light. That glow, that protection, that magnetic energy you carried, it dimmed slightly, didn't it? You may have felt tired, or uneasy, or had a moment where you looked into a mirror and didn't recognize the depth in your own eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Comment now if you have ever felt your energy drained suddenly, without reason. Archangel Michael says, he's watching you now, not to admire, but to measure. To see what else he can steal next. He is using your energy to build his own strength, and he's getting too close to your essence. This man is not a stranger to the dark. He practices silently, observing those with light and siphoning what he can without making a sound. And yesterday, you were the target of his quiet ritual. What you touched carried more than fingerprints, it carried intent, emotion, spirit. That's what he needed. That's what he latched onto, taking it and placing it where your essence doesn't belong. Type Amen to get blessing 991. He's been trained to recognize vibrational footprints. You left one behind when you placed your hand on something sacred to you. It could have been your bag, a note, a piece of fabric, or even your own jewelry. He saw it, sensed it, and took from it. There was a shift in the air afterward. Your skin felt colder for no reason. The lights flickered. People around you acted different. The world, ever so subtly, began to turn on a slightly different rhythm. This is no coincidence, it's the aftershock of a spiritual robbery. The energy you lost has been redirected into someone who should not carry your signature. And now, consequences are unfolding quietly around you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Comment if you've noticed strange stares lately or people treating you unusually cold without reason. Archangel Michael says, you need to act fast, because this energy, if not reclaimed, will begin to morph in his possession. He will mold it. He will turn it. He will anchor it into something that's not just unnatural, but dangerous to your spiritual cycle. The object he used still has the residue of your light. You've walked past it without knowing. He's hidden it in a place where your soul feels hesitant to go, and that fear is not just instinct, it's divine warning. There's something strange in your surroundings that hasn't been moved in hours, maybe days. It calls to you with silence. But your spirit hesitates because your subconscious already knows, this object was involved in the theft. You've begun to feel sudden aches in the evening. Or waking up with unexplained fatigue. That's because the string connecting you to your missing piece is stretched too far. He's pulling it. Type Amen to get blessing 144. He doesn't understand that your spirit is protected by more than your awareness. Though he holds your fragment, he doesn't hold your purpose. And that is what keeps your true power safe, unless he digs deeper. He has already started showing signs of using your energy. His words are changing. He's speaking with confidence that isn't his. People are listening to him the way they used to listen to you. He's blending your spiritual DNA into his narrative. And it's not just him, it's who he shares it with. Someone else now feels strangely familiar to you, but they're a stranger. That's not just coincidence. It's energy contamination. Your name is being whispered in rooms you've never entered. People are feeling drawn to or repelled by you with no explanation. You're not crazy. You're connected to something that has been hijacked. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Comment if you've been seeing repeating numbers or feeling drained in places you once felt safe. He's attempting to rewrite your energetic story. But your timeline is sealed by divine design. He can play with fragments, but he can't rewrite the origin. That's why there's urgency right now. You must reclaim what is yours, spiritually and energetically. Because the longer it remains in his possession, the harder it becomes to differentiate between what's authentically you and what's been mirrored back. There's still time. But not much. He's planning something tonight, an action, a step, a movement that will further lock in the energy he stole from you. He's been trying to manifest something. And he's using your light as the seed. But anything that grows from theft will eventually rot. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Your angels are circling the place he is resting. They see the shift in energy. They are preparing to retrieve what was stolen, but they need your attention, your intention. You must light something tonight, even if it's just a match. Flame dispels what was gathered in secret. Light knows how to call light back. Walk past mirrors slowly. Look for your reflection, not just in glass, but in others. If someone suddenly resembles your energy, they've absorbed part of your spiritual imprint. It's time to withdraw your name from false altars. He's been calling your spirit by name. But the voice he uses doesn't match the frequency of truth. That's why the universe is beginning to push back. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Comment if you've had dreams where someone calls your name and you wake up feeling uneasy. There is still an object, unburned, unwashed, untouched, that is holding your energy hostage. You will recognize it when you see it. Your stomach will turn slightly. Your heart will tighten. Do not touch it again. Let the wind cleanse it. Or fire. Or water. But not your skin, not your breath, not your direct aura. This man believes he went unnoticed. But he was seen. Not just by you, but by the guardians around you. They marked him the moment he trespassed. The moment he used your energy to make himself appear more powerful, he signed his own spiritual consequence. Type Amen to get blessing 666. He is being watched now. Watched not by human eyes, but by divine enforcement. This is spiritual theft, and there are no loopholes for that. But you must do your part. Remove your emotional link to what he took. Reclaim your memory from the moment it happened. Close the access point. Your energy, once disconnected from its divine root, becomes vulnerable. But it can be sealed again. It can return. It can be guided back by your voice, your command, your awareness. You don't need his permission. You only need divine alignment. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Comment now if you felt like you're watching your life from outside your body lately. He walks past people now, and they mistake your light for his charisma. They follow him not knowing they're being guided by borrowed essence. But his vibration cannot maintain what it's stolen. The longer he carries it, the more unstable he becomes. He's already slipping. He doesn't sleep fully anymore. He hears your name in his dreams. He sees faces he doesn't recognize, watching him from shadows. You are protected, even now. But this is the time to rise, to command your energy back from every direction it was pulled without permission. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The balance will shift again. You'll feel the moment it happens. It will come like a wave, a pulse returning to you. Some objects in your home may tremble, or a chill will pass your spine. These are signs. Signs that what was fragmented is coming back together. Speak aloud what you know. That your energy belongs to you. That your spirit answers only to truth. That nothing taken from you will thrive unless it is returned. And he will hear that too. Not with his ears, but with his heart. And he will begin to fear, not you, but what protects you. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. He will soon feel the weight of what he did. Not as guilt, because his heart does not bend that way, but as consequence. Every step he takes will start to echo back with resistance. Things won't move smoothly anymore, because he's trying to walk on ground that doesn't welcome him. His luck will start to collapse slowly. Contracts will go missing. Messages will be left unread. Faces he charmed before will begin to frown without knowing why. The charm he thought he owned was never his, it was your radiance, stolen and worn like a mask. But masks crack. And his is already showing lines of pressure. He underestimated the strength of your soul. He thought taking a part of your energy would be enough, but he didn't count on you awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Comment if you've started feeling stronger after sensing who was draining you. You are being given insight now, not just for protection, but for restoration. The moment he touched what you touched, your guides saw it. They began tracing his frequency back to the source. They marked it. They followed it. They watched every step since. And now they are preparing to seal the space where he slipped through. You must remain calm but alert. Do not allow him to see your panic. The more still you are, the more clearly the truth will reveal itself. Your silence right now is a weapon. Your awareness is your shield. And your refusal to be provoked is a gate of gold, one he cannot pass. Type Amen to get blessing 111. When he touched what you left behind, he thought he was absorbing control. But what he actually absorbed was karma. And it has begun to activate. There will be whispers around him now, some speaking your name, some warning him of things he thought no one knew. His dreams will blur. He'll start seeing shadows that aren't his. He's going to try and return the energy. Not out of apology, but fear. He may attempt to walk by you, stand near you, say something triggering to provoke you into emotional reaction. Do not respond. Do not even let your breath change. He is hoping your awareness will reopen the gate to your energy, but you are now sealed in golden fire. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Comment if you felt someone hovering around you in silence but never speaking. That silence is full of intent. But your spirit is louder than words. It's roaring right now in places you cannot see, but where power truly lives. Your ancestors are stepping forward. Your protectors are placing mirrors in his path. He will look and not recognize himself. That's when the unraveling begins. You must stay grounded. Bare feet to the earth. Drink water blessed by your breath. Let the sun kiss your forehead, and the wind pass over your shoulders. You are not weak. You are awakening. And what he took will soon burn in his hands like stolen fire. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. This message found you not by chance, but by timing. Because the theft wasn't the end. It was the trigger for your deeper activation. He took something small, thinking it was just an energetic token. But it held a code, one that's now unlocking. You are seeing things clearer. You are feeling people's intentions like pulses. You are dreaming in symbols that feel too real to ignore. That's not confusion. That's elevation. The fragments he stole are coming back sharpened. They've seen darkness and chosen light. They are wiser now. And when they return to you, they will no longer be soft, they will be weapons of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Comment if you've had intense dreams or random chills across your body since yesterday. You were never meant to stay quiet forever. But you were meant to observe, to gather, to prepare. And now the time of stillness ends. Speak your command aloud, every piece of me that was taken without permission must now return. Purified. Whole. And protected. Say it again when you wake. Whisper it before you sleep. This is your spiritual decree. And it will echo into the places your energy was dragged into. He will feel it. He will try to ignore it. But he won't be able to sleep through it. Because you're not just calling it back. You're calling it back stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. Archangel Michael says, your name has been placed into the book of restoration. That means what was broken is now being rebuilt in silence. But with power. Do not be afraid when the man begins to spiral. It is not your job to hold his peace. It is your purpose to reclaim your wholeness. Everything that begins in theft ends in return, or ruin. And this return is already moving through the winds. Feel it now. That tightness in your chest loosening. That sudden tear from your eye for no reason. That's not sadness, it's release. The truth is, your light can never truly be stolen. It can only be borrowed, briefly, before it burns its captor and returns home with new wisdom. Type Amen to get blessing 131. Comment if you feel lighter reading this, even if you can't explain why. You may notice now that birds pause when you pass. That children stare. That old friends suddenly feel distant, and new people arrive with warmth in their gaze. This is the rearranging of your spiritual alignment. He is being watched. But so are you, by higher forces who have no interest in punishing, but in lifting. Your name was not dragged into this energy war for destruction, but for transformation. This is your awakening disguised as an invasion. This is your power being tested, but also returned with interest. From this moment forward, nothing he touches of yours will remain connected. It will return like a magnet snapping back to its owner. He will feel the pull. He will resist. And that resistance will be his undoing. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Your body may feel strange tonight. Pulses of heat. Cold spots on your shoulders. Pressure behind your eyes. Don't fear it. It's the shift, the sacred surgery happening in silence. Drink something warm. Bathe in salt. Hold something you love and press it to your heart. Reclaim not just your energy, but your joy. You are not just healing, you are expanding. You are not just protected, you are chosen. And you are not just surviving, you are beginning again, with clarity. And he, the man who thought he could steal from you, will now face what happens when someone touches the divine without permission. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. Comment now if your heart feels this message and knows it was written for you. This story will be told through your aura. You will glow differently soon. And those who see you will not understand what changed, but you will. Because you lived it. You rose from it. And now, everything stolen is rushing home. You've reached the end of the theft and the beginning of the rise. Stay close to the truth. Stay close to your light. And speak no more of what was stolen, because what's coming will outshine it all. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Let them try, but your power cannot be stolen anymore. It has returned. And now, the world will see what happens when a chosen one reclaims their crown. He underestimated the fire in your soul. He thought by taking a piece of your energy, he could dim your flame. But instead, he awakened the sleeping part of you that had remained calm for too long. The version of you that's returning now is not the same one he encountered yesterday. This you is sharper, brighter, and no longer tolerates spiritual theft in silence. Every breath you take now realigns the atmosphere around you. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt stronger than ever. The shift is in motion, and it cannot be reversed. The more he tries to grip what he stole, the more it will slip through his hands like hot smoke. Type Amen to get blessing 55555. Comment if your hands or chest have tingled as you read this, it means your energy is in motion. Your aura is recalibrating. The light is wrapping around you again, forming a shield that nothing dark can pass through. This isn't just protection, it's recognition from the divine that you're ready to step into what was always yours. He won't be able to look at you the same. His eyes will flicker with confusion, fear, and curiosity. That's what happens when someone realizes they've touched something sacred with unclean hands. He will avoid your presence even while craving it. He will feel drawn to you but too unworthy to stand near. That's not just emotion, it's spiritual consequence pressing into his chest. Type Amen to get blessing 10101. Archangel Michael says, the court of light has issued a verdict. What was taken must not only be returned, it must be restored tenfold. And you, beloved, are about to receive more than what was lost. He will feel your energy return like a storm. But you will feel it like a sunrise. Gentle at first, then blinding. The world will begin to react differently to you again because the full spectrum of your light will soon be visible. People who turned cold will warm again. Those who were distant may feel ashamed for misunderstanding you. But you, stay graceful, stay elevated. Let the return of your energy speak louder than revenge ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 7575. Comment if you've noticed animals acting differently around you. They sense the restoration, too. The time is near. That man will face dreams filled with symbols he can't interpret. His rest will be disturbed by visions of fire and wings. That's not torment, it's divine instruction. He is being reminded of what he attempted, and warned that he cannot try again. His season of false strength is ending. Yours is just beginning. Now, your spiritual path will move faster. The light you lost has now brought with it a new layer of protection, clarity, and expansion. You may feel overwhelmed, but this is growth, not chaos. Type Amen to get blessing 13131. Your reflection is returning. Look in the mirror tonight. You'll see a familiar glow returning to your eyes. It's faint, but it's growing. That's the first sign of energy reunion. Speak this aloud: I command every strand of energy ever taken from me, directly or indirectly, to return purified, amplified, and whole. Say it with confidence. Say it with fire. Say it like you mean it, because this is the final call. He may sense the shift and try to speak to you soon, through messages, gestures, or even silence. But do not respond. Any contact is a thread he can tug to reattach himself. Cut it with grace and walk forward. You are not obligated to teach him what he tried to steal. Let the divine deal with his soul while you reclaim the throne within yours. Type Amen to get blessing 99999. Comment if you feel something lifting from your shoulders or your back growing warmer. You were never alone in this. Every whisper of exhaustion you felt was heard. Every hidden cry was seen. And every ounce of energy that left your body was tracked and marked by forces beyond the veil. That is why restoration is not just returning, it's roaring. You may notice your environment shifting rapidly. That's because the energy around you is being cleared. Dust is settling. Shadows are leaving. Your light is a lighthouse again, not a candle in the wind. People will begin to stare, some will smile, and others may back away without understanding why. Their spirits are reacting to the new you, the whole you. Type Amen to get blessing 88888. There's something else. As your light returns, so does your spiritual memory. You may begin remembering moments you forgot. People you haven't seen in years may flash into your mind. This is not random. This is a reminder of everything your soul carried before it was fractured. These memories, these emotions, they're part of your truth, returning as puzzle pieces to your divine identity. Some will be painful, some will be warm, but all of them are sacred. Embrace them. They are proof that even when broken, you were never lost. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. Comment if you've had unexpected dreams or flashbacks since reading the beginning of this message. Your power is not just spiritual, it's ancestral. The bloodline you carry has been through this before. You're not just reclaiming for yourself, you're doing it for those who came before and those who come after. The man who took your energy has now become part of your transformation. He will fade in power as you rise. He will fall in places where he once stood strong. Because nothing built from stolen spirit can stand for long. You will no longer feel drained in the places you used to. In fact, you'll feel stronger now when you return to them. Because the part of you that was taken has come home, but with allies. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You'll start to notice synchronicities now. Repeating numbers. Alarms at strange times. Unexpected messages. These aren't distractions. They are confirmations that the energetic web is spinning in your favor. Let go of the version of yourself who once doubted. That version existed in fragments. You are now whole. Your light doesn't flicker anymore, it blazes. You will walk into places and shift atmospheres. You'll enter conversations and shift minds. You'll pass by strangers and shift their emotions. That's not manipulation. That's divine presence. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Comment if you felt your mind quieting, your soul strengthening, and your fear disappearing. The process of spiritual reclamation is not always loud. Sometimes, it looks like peace. Like laughter returning. Like calm sleep. Like not reacting. These are sacred victories. You have now crossed the threshold. No one, not this man, not anyone, can take from you again without consequence that will return instantly to sender. From this moment on, any energy that attempts to leave your field without your permission will be caught in a loop of fire and return. Your aura has become encoded with divine law. And the man who thought you were weak, will now remember you as the turning point in his own unraveling. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Comment if your body feels light or you suddenly took a deep breath without realizing it. This chapter is closed. But the blessings that were locked behind it are now open. Your soul is calling forward new doors, new connections, new realities aligned with your healed vibration. Let go of who you were when you were missing part of yourself. That version served its purpose. Now, step boldly into who you are with all your light, all your knowing, and all your protection activated. Because you are chosen. Because you are watched over. Because no matter how deeply they try to touch what's yours, it was never theirs to hold. Type Amen to get blessing 555555. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. And so it is done. Your energy has returned. Your power has reawakened. And your future now begins, fully lit.